One for me, of course.
Very good. So you can go to bar number 2. He's going to tell you how to drink it. That's very important.
Okay, if you have beer, you can come over here. Alright, so once again, welcome to the tasting bar, everybody. Like I said, I'm going to teach you guys how to taste the Heineken. Now, I know tasting sounds a lot like drinking, but trust me, it's a little bit different. In the end, though, it's boiled down to the same thing because you are going to drink your beers. But before that, we're going to go through a couple of steps. First thing, we're going to look at a beer. So everybody, please hold your beer up in front of yours and take a good look at it. Your first observation is probably going to be that you're holding a beautiful beer. The second observation is going to be that your beer has a color. Now, who can tell me the color of your beer? Golden. That is the only correct answer, so I'm very happy I heard it right away. We have a golden beer because we have a winner's beer. Winner's with golden medals, not amber medals, yellow medals, or any other kind of medals. I'm kidding, kind of, because we really do have a winner's beer, but the real reason our beer is golden is because of the way we roast our barley. We have a fairly light roast, so we get this beautiful golden color. The next thing you notice when you look at your beer is this foam on top. If it's disappeared on yours because you already took some sips, take a look at mine. So a lot of people think that this foam is a space filler in your glass. And even though it might be, it actually serves a more important purpose as well. It's there to protect your beer, and it does so in two ways. The first way, you can actually see very clearly when you hold your beer under a light like that. When you do that, everybody who can reach the light, do it. Hold your beer under a light, look. What do you see? Tons of little bubbles stuck underneath your foam. That's all the carbon dioxide getting out of your beer. They're trying to get out of your beer because the foam is stopping them. When the carbon dioxide leaves your beer goes flat, or dead as we say that. And a dead beer doesn't taste good. It should be nice, fresh, and alive, so it's very important to keep the bubbles in. The foam also keeps the oxygen out. Oxygen causes oxidation, it basically rusts your beer. Makes it taste very bitter and irony. Doesn't taste very good, so we want to keep the oxygen out and the bubbles in, and that's what the foam does. Alright, now we're going to smell the beer, so everybody smell your beer. Oh, and it smells so good. Who smells last night? That's a lot of people. Okay, aside from last night, what do you smell? Nothing? Yell something. Beer, yes. We're not at the orange juice factory, right? What kind of smells do you smell? Do you smell sour? Do you smell salty? Fruity? Very good. You're smelling a fruity smell. That's the esters released by the yeast during the fermentation process, and those are concentrated in the golden liquid of the beer. Now, the other thing you'll probably smell is the bitter smell, the smell of hops, and that's because it's concentrated in the foam. Now, as you may remember from way at the beginning of the tour, the hops is the most bitter ingredient of your beer, and that makes the foam the most bitter part of your beer. A lot of people who don't like beer, they take very small sips, only drinking the foam, which is a waste because it doesn't taste good. Excuse me. And it's your protective layer, which you don't want to drink away. It's very important that when you're drinking beer, you always remember to take big sips, kind of like this. As you see, the foam floats to the top of the glass, it comes nowhere near your mouth. You can safely drink the good part of your beer without drinking away your protective foam layer. So everybody, take a good big sip of beer. Don't drink any foam, only drink beer. Let it swirl around your mouth just a little bit so you can taste the sweetness from the barley, a little bit of bitterness from the hops, and thanks to the foam, you'll still feel bubbles all over your mouth. And it tastes pretty good, right?
Yes. Oh yeah.
Okay, so two people answered my question. There's like 40 of you here, so I'm going to ask it again.
I have like 3 participation points.
Yeah, absolutely. So, I'm going to ask the question one more time. Tastes pretty good, right?
Yes.
Okay, it's not, it's better. I'll take it. So before I let you finish the rest of the beer, there's one last thing I have to teach you, and that's the Dutch way for saying cheers. Saying cheers because it's good manners, and saying it in Dutch because we're in Holland, so why not? Here we say proost, P-R-O-O-S-T. On the count of 3, everybody. 1, 2, 3.
Proost.
All right, enjoy your beers. Don't worry about the small size. At the end of the bar tour, we have a bigger bar with bigger glasses, and you can get 2 bigger green coins there for you. If you have any questions, feel free to ask, but if not, enjoy the rest of the tour.